Sainters. Welcome back to the Saints TV YouTube channel. Welcome to Saints TV Weekly for September 29th, 2025. As always, thanks to our sponsor, Inglewood Coffee Roasters. Check out their website at inglewoodcoffeeroasters.com.au. Got amazing coffee, tea, and chai products. Straight into it. Let's just quickly put out the word. Congratulations to Brisbane. They were phenomenal on the weekend. They have won their back-to-back Premiership 24 and now 2025. Absolutely smashing the Geelong Footy Club. In the second half of the game in particular, it was a great first half, but that third and particularly that 9-goal, I think, fourth quarter for Brisbane was what separated the sides. Just an incredible team. And they're just going to get better, and it's going to make our job a little bit harder. But these are the sort of teams that if you want to win a flag, you're going to have to beat. And Brisbane, for the next 4 or 5 years, are going to be up there. A lot of their best players are young. They're picking up Oscar Allen. They're getting all these blokes. Dan Annibal's coming through the draft in the top 5 picks. They're, everything's working out for Brizzy. And this is the last year where I want us to be involved. The last couple of years, I've watched the games and kind of put the jealousy aside, but seeing them win it again, got to get there, Sainers. We need to be part of this party. We need to get there and give ourselves a chance. And hopefully we're going to see that in years to come with the young core that we've got. But Brisbane were just so good on the weekend, and they're going to be a hard team to beat in the future. Quick update on Sam Flanders as well. We haven't heard anything. And again, I might do this video and the news might break, so I'm not sure. If that does, I apologize. But as it stands, I believe we are still pretty much in the box seat to win over his services. There was a minor update. I think it was on the Friday. I was at the grand final parade with a mate, and he mentioned he saw some news that we tabled a 5-year deal to Sam Flanders at around $900,000 a year. I'm not sure how accurate that is, but that is what was publicised, and that is what something, and with pick 7 on the table as well on top for the Gold Coast Suns. So pick 7 and a big contract in front of Sam Flanders. That might be enough to turn his head and get us to nominate us, because he has met with a number of other clubs. But I think that we're in a very good position to win over his services, which would be great. And this would be the week for him to nominate, because obviously free agency opens. We'll talk about the dates a bit later, but free agency opens, I think, at the end of this week. And then in a week or so, I think then the trade period kicks off, which is what he would be part of. So the sooner we know, the better, and we can prepare for that. Swinging to AFLW now, and this was a phenomenal game. Absolutely incredible. The biggest three-quarter time comeback in AFLW history. The Saints girls got it done yesterday at RSA Park against Port Adelaide. They were 27 points down at three-quarter time, which is the biggest margin, as I mentioned, in the history of the game in AFLW so far. And it was a 6-0 last quarter that got the job done, and they win it by 11 points in the end. That was unexpected. I think it was 15-42 at three-quarter time, and then for it to then be 53-42 by the full-time siren. Jesse Wardlaw again was enormous at both ends, being defensive, taking some grabs, and obviously being a menace in the front half. But that puts us in the 8. We're now in the top 8. That's 3 wins in a row, and I think we're now sitting in 7th position on the ladder. So hopefully just continue on this form. It's a couple of big games coming up, but we had a stretch where we lost a couple of games in a row, and now to win 3 and build momentum in such a emphatic fashion in this game is huge. So big up to the girls. That was amazing to watch. What a turnaround that last quarter. 6-0. That doesn't happen often. So to see that and to see our girls get it done, incredible performance. Now just to iron out the exact dates for the free agency and trade period, so you're all aware. So the free agency period will open this Friday, October 3, and will run until the following Friday, October 10. So pretty much I'd imagine it opens on Friday, and TDK and Jack Silvani get announced immediately. That's what I'm thinking. That'll be Friday. I don't imagine we will wait, because Carlton aren't matching those bids. It's done. So we probably just drop a few photos of them in Saints gear. That would be nice as a Friday. What a nice end to the week that would be. And then the 2025 Continental Tires AFL trade period will start on Monday, the following Monday, October 6th, and run until deadline day on the Wednesday, the 15th. So next Monday to the following Wednesday. I still think that's too long for a trade period, but that's what it's going to be. And it'll wrap up on October 15, which is the period where we will be looking to get Sam Flanders, Liam Ryan, Lecalier, these players over the line. I don't know if there's anyone else on the cards, but that would be that period, and that's already 5 players there. Cam McKenzie would be a bonus, unlikely, but if anything else falls our way, we will be looking at it obviously in that period. But that is kind of the state of play at the moment. And then tonight, just so you know, the best and fairest, the Trevor Barker medal, that's on at 7:30 p.m. There will be a live stream via, I think, saints.com.au. They're going to be putting a live stream out, as they do every year. But then on the flip side, if you want a bit of commentary in between it, we've got our live stream happening on Saints TV at the same time. Essentially, 7:30, we'll start that off as well. And we'll just be following their stream and talking through the awards and everything like that, just to add a little bit more of a Saints banter to it. At the moment, it is Evan and Alana from the teams. Everyone loves watching them during the season, so they're on tonight. Maybe a couple of others will jump on as well throughout the stream. So tune into that if you get the chance, but that is Saints TV Weekly. So to round it out, Brizzy, back-to-back. Sam Flanders, we're in the box seat. AFLW, greatest comeback in 3/4 time history. Amazing. And then obviously free agency kicks off Friday, and then the trade period following Monday. And the best and fairest tonight, where I think Naz will win by a monstrous margin. Put that in the comments who you think will round out the top 5. I think it'll be Naz, maybe Cal Wilkie. I think Max Hall will be up there. Marcus Winhager will definitely be up there. And then I can't really tell you. Maybe I'm missing one in 5th, but maybe Jack Higgins or something like that. I don't know if Higo forwards get enough of that sort of love in these sort of things. But yeah, it'll be a big night. Naz will win it. And yeah, it should be fun. So just wrapping it up there, Sainers, thank you very much for tuning in. Enjoy your week. I'll see you very soon in upcoming videos. Take care. And as always, go you mighty Sainers. See you guys.